Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Cobblestone Chronicles. As always, this is Zueljin. I know it's really loud, you guys. I want to apologize, but I did want to show y'all how efficient the trap has become. Let me just wipe these guys out, and I'll show y'all exactly the kind of changes that I've made in the last few days working off camera. And here we go. This probably about 10 minutes worth, you guys, maybe less, but all in all, pretty fast spawn rates, if I do say so myself. I'm actually really happy with it. It's a lot faster than the zombie spawner, so I'll take it. But yeah, this is the setup that I currently have, and let me go ahead and switch the lights on so it'll be a little bit more quiet. So, you see this new tube? I didn't really change this tube at all. I just added this one on and changed the way the water flowed inside due to the length of time that it was taking for the spiders to actually get in the stream, and sometimes they'd be fighting. Also, it's necessary to stand here so both spawners can be active at the same time, and so they don't fight the current too much here. See how this one kind of gets stuck? Normally that doesn't happen, and they flow pretty well actually when the gate's up. This one they flow 100 times better, which that's what I was mostly concerned with. I've been watching Sokar's videos and Xisumavoid's tutorial again just to kind of get the inner workings of how the corners worked, and those guys are just amazing, y'all. Lanyeo actually gave me the info about Sokar. He messaged me, well, he sent me a tweet actually, so thanks so much, Lanyeo. Lanyeo is one of my subscribers. He just, that's a great service, man. Sokar is absolutely awesome. Y'all need to check him out. I'm gonna link him and Xisumavoid's channels in the description for you guys to see how this tutorial really works, and really what those guys are capable of. So I guess what we'll do now is get into the meat of the episode. Really what I want to do, guys, is I've done quite a little bit of work off camera, and it was really necessary that I got a lot of this out the way just due to the work kind of piling up and me not having time. But I recently had some days off and I decided to do some work, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna get caught back on the track with another minecart because one got away from me a while ago. But that's, yeah, there it is right there. Alright, so now we can just boost off. Anyway, I fixed my return rail setup from my rail switcher and subway station, and it works out pretty well, and you guys will be able to see that in just a moment. I kind of waited around for comments and stuff, and nobody really chimed in, which was not really a problem. It was unfamiliar, and it was kind of hard to determine just by seeing it. But what I did is I just played with it and played with it and played with it, and I got a real simple idea based off the old school LPs that I used to watch when rail carts and rail tracks were complicated with boosters and everything. We didn't have all of these powered rails and everything in alpha and beta. But what you can see here is kind of a minecart return system, I guess. But it works out really, really well, and it is defined by just moving all the tracks to the left here, coming right up, and plopping you right back down from the start. I know it was kind of hard to see because we were moving so darn fast, but really all of the tracks from each entrance portal on the way back are linked. So when you go straight out, it continues to follow the rail track here, but when you're coming back, the track automatically curves. I had to play around with blocks re-updating and stuff when I put down the redstone torches, but for the most part, they all lead to this little corridor here. The tracks run right off to the drop-off, and there you have it. So that was the fix for that. Before I get into the meat of this episode, I just wanted to show y'all and talk with y'all a little bit about this. This tree form is perfect for wood harvesting when it's just for planks for building. But guys, birch is not going to be my staple piece of building block when it comes to wood. It's a little bit too light for my liking. This is actually what my staple piece of building block wood would be. I believe this is, I don't know what you call it, pine, I guess. Oak is the darker stuff, which we'll definitely be using some of that as well. Birch is going to be used for accenting and like floors and stuff. And while this is great for that setup, I kind of want to make something ridiculously humongous. I want to do every type of wood in a form fashion, and I think I'm going to start that project here. In order to get the market district done, I'm going to need a bunch of different types of wood, so it only makes sense to start that soon. And also, I cleared out this area, but one of the main deals is I need to get rid of this lighthouse. It's in the way. It's not as pretty as my revolving lighthouse will be, and it needs to go further out. So I'm going to put it on some sort of island or foundation in the water, and I'm gonna tear this down. So the next time you'll see me, well, probably in the next couple of videos, this will be gone. I'm gonna do some of that demolition off camera since it takes so long and it's quite boring. Let me show you the next thing, which you probably just saw a glimpse of. The veil is gone. Yep. The veil and a lot of the tracking system, not the tracking system, the rail system that went from here to the jungle temple is destroyed. I still have this one to take down, the one that you can see in the distance that goes to the spider spawner. Now that we have the subway, we have no need for it. But yeah, the veil has turned into a lookout. When we go right back here, I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. I've been taking out a lot of the snow, and actually between the cobblestone, the dirt, and the snow, I have pretty much outgrown my storage facilities. Let's see here. This should work out to where I can climb. There. Let's go right up here, and I'll show you. I got rid of a lot of this snow, you guys, a lot, and I was just kind of just making rows of it, but I really want to get all of it removed and clear out a lot of this wood. I don't plan on using this area right off, but I still want to do the Holy Mountain Temple because this is a really epic mountain, and I just need to get rid of all this snow. I'd rather just keep it controlled, and if I F3, it is definitely no longer a let's see what the actual biome is called. Desert. Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about any snow in this area. So anyway, that will continue on a little bit further, but I really wanted to show you guys what I've been working on. I've been pretty busy trying to get everything set up for you guys, and watching Sokar and interviewing Mr. One Wolf and seeing his world, the Wolf Den, and also doing a lot of just digging around YouTube has inspired the heck out of me, and there's so many things I want to do. Xisumavoid, I've recently watched another one of his tutorials. I need some food, and he does a absolute perfect deal when it comes to the tree forms that I want to make. So I'll be using some of those too. Naturally, I'll credit those guys in every chance I get, because they're the ones that come up with it. Come on, food. Yeah, I might as well just do the mushroom stew, just for now. And I can cook this chicken while I'm waiting. There we go. Alright, actually I'm just gonna eat this chicken. I'll get the food situation sorted out with my watermelon. But what I need to do today is I need to... Oh, do I have salmonella? Yep. Oh my god, that's crazy. I never realized you can get that. Okay, so one last run over here just to show you. The market district is going to have brick streets, and I'm going to do like a wharf and some port stuff right on this side. Probably make a large port, which is going to be an extension of that, which I think I'm going to turn this small port into almost like the bait shop. But I'm not real sure what I'm going to do with it yet. It's going to be one house at a time, but I definitely need to get the area prepared. So the market district is going to be a grand project to come. The lighthouse needs to come first, and a lot more landscaping in the area, which we got to get rid of all this stone, turn it into grass, and so on and so forth. So what I need to do now is get my food situation in order, and we're gonna go hunting for some clay, you guys. So sit tight and we'll be right back. Okay guys, got our stuff ready to go clay hunting. One of the things I wanted to show y'all too is that my storage area is clearly getting unorganized, which I cannot stand, and overfull. So what I want to do is I'm going to be extending this, which will probably be the first priority, is getting my base back in. I know I'm jumping all over the place saying what I'm going to do next and everything else, but organization is very important, and being able to track my materials and, and pull whatever I need is essential. Also need to start making a lot of smooth stone, so some coal is going to be in order. So you'll see some resource gathering and changes in my resource levels in the next few episodes as well. The first thing we need to do before I go clay hunt and finish my brick street is I need to see if I can get some water breathing enchantments on a helmet. So I've went ahead and grabbed some diamonds, and which we're getting real low on, by the way, and I'm gonna go ahead and make a diamond helmet, and I'm gonna use these 20 levels to enchant it. I've never enchanted any piece of armor yet, so this will be pretty good. I actually have a surprise to show you guys a little later too, as far as what I've been doing as enchanting and stuff. I want a solid 20 for this one. 18, 19, come on, 20, there we go. Come on, water breathing. Nope, projectile protection 4. Wow. Okay, well, needless to say, we probably won't be getting hurt by any skeletons then. And it shows my face, that's pretty cool. I kind of like it. Now, well, I kind of look like a king or something. I don't know. Anyway, so let's go down and do some clay hunting. Now, I've got another shovel on me and another pickaxe because mine are about to break. Well, my pickaxe isn't, but it's iron. And for starters, I'm going to head out towards the jungle temple and just work the waterways there. And I know I've never done any clay hunting with you guys specifically on camera. I'd always kind of do it passively, but it's important to know how I get it. And normally when I'm just walking around, I look for it. See, I can kind of spot it because it's a different tone in the water than the actual dirt is. And it looks like it might be getting dark on me too, but hey, I don't think I'm too worried about that. I'm very well equipped, and nighttime makes it more interesting when I'm just walking around and talking with you guys. So we're just gonna continue to look for clay. But yeah, the lighthouse, you guys, I know I'm gonna do the revolving setup, but I also want to try some different things. So it's not gonna be exactly how y'all saw it in the tutorial. It's going to be a little variation of that. I wanted to do something special for you guys since this is my main show, and I hope you guys really enjoy that. The projects are coming pretty quick, but at the same time, I hate to get stuff left behind. When I had turned it into a server, for instance, the barn kind of went haywire, so I had to go back and redo a lot of the sheep. Actually, it was pretty tough. I ended up changing out some of the colors, and because some had got out, and I don't know, it was a big old mess. But for the most part, I got everything fixed, and it should be up to snuff now. Let's see if we can find some clay in here. This looks like it's all sand, but I've got to have some around here somewhere. Nope. No clay here. Maybe on the other side? Nope. All dirt. Oh well. Okay. How about this channel here? I really wish we would have got a water breathing helm. I hate to drown. I don't want to lose myself. I've also been practicing a lot with coordinates and navigation like that, doing the Sandaria series, which is coming along pretty nicely. I'm about to start building there and doing my base project, which is going to be real large. You guys can check that out when you have a moment. It's going to be a little bit different than the Chronicles, since it'll be, you know, some multiplayer every once in a while, and just a different texture pack, a different style altogether. Let's see here. Come on, we have to find some clay. Work in a little bit further, you guys, and I'll tune you in when we spot some. Be right back. Hey guys, I know it's hard for y'all to see, so I'm gonna try to brighten this up for y'all, but this is how you find clay. You just kind of work the coastal areas, which I'm on the way to the jungle temple here. I'm not too far from it actually, and I just discovered this big old plot of it, which I'm gonna gather up. And with clay, it's pretty simple. Four clay pieces make 1 stack of bricks. 4 stacks of bricks makes 1 red brick that I'll be using for the streets. There we go. And this is why ooh, that ain't good at all. Yeah. Okay, well, at least I know where I was. It would have probably been pretty nice to get my coordinates before I died, but oh well. Let's see if we can find where we were. So you see, you're trying to show how something's done in survival and you get dealt with. I am really glad that I had armor on. I thought it would have helped a little bit more than that. I guess projectile protection isn't necessarily good against creepers, but hey. Alright. I didn't even see my heart level actually, so it might have been really bad. But we definitely want to get all of our stuff back. So we were almost at the jungle temple area, which I saw the mountainscapes, so I kind of know where that's at. Suppose you guys have to see me die every once in a while. Which it isn't too bad, especially when I know where I'm going. Yeah, I kind of just went through the water here and I was searching. Went a little bit further down is where I saw it. Is it? No, it's a little bit further. Further in. Further towards the jungle temple. Which, that, removing all that track was really boring to you guys. I'm glad I didn't want to sit and put y'all through that, you know. But I'm glad it's done. And it's only 1. I'm actually going to need to do more than that, but let's see. It was in the water too, huh? Man, this is gonna be so hard to find. I really hope I can find it. Alright. Let's see here. Where was that mountain range that I saw in the distance? Wasn't here. Could have sworn it was like I I know I'm running and I'm using up all of my stamina. It was, it's like I could see the Jungle Temple Mountains in the distance. Yep, it was this body of water. Hopefully I can find my stuff. Yep, that's what I saw out there. So let's see where that clay was. I hope I can find it. There's some experience. Yep, I think that's it right there. Nope, that's... Oh, yep, that's it. My bucket, gunpowder. Whew. Wow, I'm glad I found all that stuff, you guys, especially that diamond hill. Okay, where else is all of my junk? There it is. That's where all the goodies are. Okay, so we go back down and grab all of the clay. Alright. Just about back in action. I see a couple more tools that I need to grab. But let's see. I wonder if torches still help. No. I thought back in the day you could place a torch underwater and it would give you just a little bit of oxygen. But it doesn't do that anymore. I guess that was kind of cheating. Shovel and clay. Awesome. Alright guys, we are back up to snuff. Where is that watermelon? Ah, perfect. We'll be in good shape in no time. Alright you guys, we made it back with all the goods. Stopped and picked up some coal, which I just took my last stack of, at least the ones that were in the chest. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook some of this up for bricks. And we're going to use all this to finish off the market street. And the next thing that I'm going to do, which will have to wait till next episode. I know I didn't really progress this episode, but I needed to show y'all all what I had done. I believe it was necessary just to keep you guys in the loop and bring y'all up to speed with all the maintenance that I had just done. But I need to get the storage area done, so that's definitely going to be my next project. What I'm thinking about is using this type setup, but a little bit more into hallways. You see, what I noticed is back here I have nothing going on anymore. So I have all of this room and I can continue out the back, and even though I go outside the mountain I can always finish it up. So that's gonna be my first priority. We need to designate an area for wood storage for sure, and we also need to designate an area for cobblestone and dirt storage. Those are gonna be rooms all on their own, I believe, just due to the sheer amount of the materials that we get. So that's gonna do it for this episode, you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in and watching. This is Zueljin signing off, and have a good one.